I began canning probably in my early 20s with my mom. We used to can jams and jellies and process fresh fruits. However, in the last 4 or 5 years is when I kind of upscaled and began to use the pressure canner and started doing that. It's more of a hobby, but it's also something that we just feel like we need on hand for those emergency situations. And it took a little while for me to think about it, to pray about it, and then God opened this door for me to be able to have a place to teach that lost art to our community here in Corrigan. So anything that I can teach, the ladies and the gentlemen here, to get back to the basics and to show them how to preserve their food, it means a lot to me. Emergency situation, and I can count back to the hurricane that we had a month or so ago. My family, we were fortunate enough we did have a small generator, so we were able to have like a electric skillet, for instance. But we had beef tips that were already canned. We had beef stew that was canned. So I was able just to put some water in the electric skillet, make some minute rice, and there my family had beef tips and rice. In dire situations, yes, you could have food on your shelf. And I know you have the store-bought food that you could do as well. You could have a fire and you could heat that up as well. But again, I like to get back to the fact that you know what you're eating and it's less preservatives and chemicals. Baking was just kind of more of added to the canning class. I had people that wanted to know canning. I also had people who wanted to learn how to bake. So I kind of split the class and make sure that I do a little bit of each. But mostly all that we're baking is breads, and I just feel like that's something that, just about any meal you have, somebody likes some bread, or you need bread, or, just for a simple sandwich. So if you can bake the bread, then you pretty much have a meal. My advice would be just to do the same that I did, branch out. Like I said, I had done water bath canning with the jams and jellies, but I was very intimidated about a pressure canner. So I heard lots of horror stories about them. But once you get into it, and like I said, it became more of a hobby as well, but I would say just to branch out and try it and see if you like it.